Hi and welcome to Stardots and this tutorial video on how to get started with Evolved Horizon. Start by going to the Stardots website, stardots.se. The first step is to register your account, so press the register button in the upper right hand corner. Here you will be asked to fill in your account information, thereafter confirm by authenticating by CAPTCHA and hitting register. Now you will get a confirmation email. Follow the link in the email to set your password. You will be given two options. Either you choose your own 12-character password that must fulfill the criteria for a strong password, or you can choose the already suggested strong password. Now it's time to log in. To do so, you enter the email used for registration and basically fill in the password. Now we're logged in and can proceed to the downloading of Evolved Horizon. To be able to use this product, you will need a license. Follow the link to get a product license. In the shop, you can choose between a free 14 days trial or the full version named Evolved Horizon Pro. The full version includes 1 year of free updates, 2 installations on different computers and lifetime usage. We choose Evolved Horizon Pro. Add to cart. Then proceed to checkout, where you enter your billing details and continue to payment. Now that you have your license, it's time to download the installer. In this version of the product, Evolved Horizon is only available for Windows 64-bit users. Later versions will be available for Mac and Linux. And also make sure that you have Java runtime environment installed. For the best experience, make sure that your system meets the recommended system specifications. Depending on your settings on the computer, you may now get a message from Windows Defender Smart Screen in which you have to press Info and choose the option Run Anyway. Choose the folder in which you would like the computer to install the software and read license terms and conditions before you install. The installer will install the application booter that checks the system requirements, take care of the licensing and application downloads and updates. To run the program, press Run. Make sure you are connected to the internet the first time you start the application booter. Now log into the application booter with your registered email and chosen password. The application booter will now check if you have a license and MATLAB Runtime 9.2. If you don't have MATLAB Runtime 9.2 installed, you can choose to let the booter download it for you. This is a large runtime of about 1 GB and the download time will depend on your internet speed. It will also ask if you would like to update to the newest version of Evolved Horizon. If it's the first time that you install the MATLAB runtime, the initial start of the launcher will be prolonged. In this tutorial, we will show the configuration and information tab in the launcher. Here you can see users, hardware and firmware, license agreement, readme and logs, and online help. We will show how to configure users and set up your single board computer. In the Users tab, you're able to add, edit, export and remove users from your account. Here we make a new user, so we choose the name Tutorial. You can specify what group this user belongs to, for example department, project, etc. Thereafter you can specify the email of the user. Depending on where you want the user-specific data like modules and script to be stored, you select a certain root folder for the user. The default setting is the same folder in which you installed Evolved Horizon. Use Share folder is a setting you can enable that will give access to a shared folder with modules and scripts from other sharing users. In the next setting, you can choose whether or not to share and store the user's profile data in the shared folder instead of the profile root folder, which is default. To set up your single board computer, go to Hardware and Firmware. In this version of Evolved Horizon, the only single board computer supported is the Arduino 2560 and Arduino Zero. More devices will be added in the future. So connect your device to a USB port of your computer. Firstly, you have to specify what type of device you have. In this tutorial, we use the Arduino Mega 2560. We recommend that you use the latest firmware. In this version, only one is available. In the next setting, you will set the buffer size. Depending on how many channels you intend to be using, choose a suitable buffer size. The buffer size is given as data points times the number of channels. The more data points you have per channel, the higher sampling frequency you get. Evolved Horizon samples 10 Hz per channel. Make sure you only have the device you intend to use connected to the computer, and choose auto or specify what USB port you are using. Then press upload to device. When you do this, the existing code/firmware will be deleted. Make sure that only the device you intend to upload the firmware on is connected, and press OK. Now the firmware is uploaded. In the next tutorial, we will go through how to set up modules and start using Evolved Horizon for data collection.